Here we go.
Let's go.
Wait.
What? Aren't you going to play the song? Yes, the plastic tuba.
Trombone.
Trombone, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Made with a plastic trombone from a very nice listener.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
you told me a little while ago that you have prepared a new intro song.
I have. We were talking about maybe changing up the intro song.
Yeah, and then before I knew it, you sent me a new song.
Ta-da!
All right, well, let's play Ben's new intro song.
Get ready.
Our new intro song.
Our song.
Yeah.
This is our child.
Maybe we can use it sometimes. We can switch it up sometimes.
Keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh by switching it up
That's
now,
right.
now and then.
Yes.
What's the genre?
I would say a kind of a hip-hop groove, a little bit of R&B maybe, and soul.
Okay, so everything.
Funky R&B, hip-hop, soul groove.
Okay, here we go.
All aboard.
All right. Oh.
Teacher, talk. Teacher, talk. Teacher, talk.
Hey, ladies.
Teacher, talk. Speaking slowly so you can understand. Just a couple of teachers just doing a thing. Speaking slowly
Doing our thing.
so you can understand. Just a couple of teachers just doing a thing. Gonna give you that English nice and slow. Gonna give it to you nice and slow.
Hold on.
Gonna give you that English nice and slow. Gonna give it to you nice and slow. Gonna give it to you. Give it to you.
Give it to you. Oh, give it to you. Yeah.
Give it to you. Give it to you.
Okay.
We're giving listeners English, but we're doing it nice and slow
Yeah.
so they can understand.
I suppose that's true, but I don't know, Ben. You make it sound a little bit sexual.
Well, that's your interpretation.
I don't.
You know, it depends who hears it.
Okay, so let's go over the lyrics
Right.
a little bit.
Okay.
What's the first thing you said?
Teacher, talk. That's the start.
No, a couple of teachers
Yeah. Speaking slowly
speaking slowly. Right.
so you can understand.
So you can understand. Right. Those are the original lyrics.
Yes. Just a couple of teachers doing our thing.
Doing our thing.
Our thing.
Thing. Doing a thing or our thing?
Our thing.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're a couple of teachers speaking slowly
So you can understand.
and just doing our thing.
We're just doing our thing, man.
Okay, that's cool.
We're grooving.
That's cool. That's cool.
Couple of groovy cats.
Groovy cats. And then what else did you say? Just gonna give you that
English nice and slow. Gonna give it to you nice and slow.
See, that's the part. That's the part that sounds.
Oh, you think
little-
it
a
gets
little-
sexual.
It sounds a little suggestive.
Well, it's suggesting that I love the listeners, which I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that you want to give them that English
Nice and slow.
Give it to them nice.
I don't want to give them anything else.
Okay. Promise?
Promise.
Okay, good.
I promise, guys.
All right. We're on the same page.
Yes, we have the same idea.
Yeah. All right. Well, I like the song. It's
Thank
pretty
you.
damn cool.
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's something different.
Yeah.
I think experimenting with different genres is good fun.
Yeah.
And next time we can try a different genre.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You make music in all kinds of genres.
I do my best.
Yeah. One example is this one.
Any subject is okay.
If you've got a question, just ask Renee.
God damn.
All right. Yes, we do have a question. A listener.
Okay.
Call her Anonymous A.
Anonymous A.
Yes.
Annie, Abigail,
Good try.
Amanda.
Closer.
All right.
And she found out about something called the 3 C's.
Ah, the 3 C's.
These are the 3 things that are the most important things in a loving relationship.
Right. 3 points
Yes.
for a strong, loving relationship.
3 things that are very important.
Okay.
And they're called the 3 C's.
The 3 C's.
So obviously, it's 3 words that start with C.
I think I've heard of this before, but I can't remember the words.
Can you try to guess?
I will try.
Okay.
So I think straight off the bat, right? First thing, commitment.
No.
No. Commitment's not one? My God. All right.
That's a good
I mean,
point. I mean,
yeah.
commitment. Maybe it should be the 4 C's.
Right. Yeah. Okay. It's not commitment. All right. That's strike one. Care.
No.
No, not care. Well, I'm making a better list here.
There are other words that,
Commitment,
mean this
care,
similar thing.
compassion.
Yes, compassion.
All right.
You got one.
I got one.
Compassion. So to have compassion, right, is to, feel for someone,
Yeah.
right?
You care about another person's feelings.
Yeah, caring about their feelings, have compassion for them.
Compassion for somebody.
Right.
Yes.
So when you see your wife in a difficult situation,
Ha ha.
yeah, you think about what she's feeling.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, like when she's pushing out a baby. Ugh,
Yeah,
I think,
I
ooh,
guess.
my first thought is
Or just when she's had a hard day at work
Yeah.
and she seems a little bit, bitchy. It's
especially-
like, well, wait,
yeah.
maybe she just had a very hard day at work.
that's true.
Have compassion.
I try my best. Of course, I have compassion for my beautiful wife. So, compassion.
Yes. You can do it.
All right. Relationships are difficult. Sometimes we have to tiptoe around our partners.
When she's in a bad mood, you
Yes.
have to be careful and not piss her off.
That's right. To tiptoe around somebody, to walk
Yeah.
carefully.
Like walking on eggshells.
Ah, yes. Same thing. Very
Meaning-
gently.
Yeah, you're walking like a ninja.
Right.
That's something I'm famous for.
Really?
Yes.
Silent walking.
Well, in my other podcast, I've been known as the drunk ninja.
Ah, yes. I'm also a drunk ninja.
Ah, yeah.
Shing.
When you come home drunk, you're very careful not to disturb her.
Yes. But I have an extra layer of challenge.
Oh, yeah, you
Dog.
do. Yeah, you have a dog and 2 kids.
2 kids, but mainly the dog. If I can get into my house and into bed without waking up my dog while drunk in the dark,
That must be super hard
that's super, super ninja level.
because the dog sleeps in the kind of living room
Yes.
and he has a very sensitive, a high sense of hearing.
Yeah. And unusually large ears.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So, all that being said, the second C, careful. Good advice for any blossoming relationship.
Well, we got lots more C's.
We
than
do,
3.
we do. I'm trying to keep it clean. Clean. Be clean. If you don't
Okay.
wash your all right, and
I feel like you're giving up.
I'm kind of giving up. All right, compassion. I can't believe
You only
commitment's
got-
not one.
You only got 1 C.
Okay, give me a hint for the second one.
It's something we're doing right now.
Communication.
Yes.
Yes. All right.
Communication.
Very important.
So compassion communication, and
And
the last one is obvious.
the last one's obvious.
Oh, yes.
Uh,
It's something you have to do in life for many things. If you want something.
coping.
Coping, so you mean like dealing with or just putting up with?
Yeah, some difficult times.
No.
No.
It's like if you're going to make a deal,
Yes.
you have to.
You have to compromise.
You got it.
Okay, I have
Yes.
it. Give and take.
Compromise.
Yeah. This.
We compromise.
Let's compromise.
Yes.
Yeah. You want Indian for dinner? I want pizza. Let's have a curry pizza.
That's actually a great example
Yeah.
of
you
a
know.
compromise.
Right,
Right?
yeah.
You still try to get what you want, but you try to also give them what they want.
Because you can't always get what you want.
Yeah, that's right. Compromise. So those are the 3 C's: compassion,
Communication,
and compromise.
compromise.
And Anonymous A was asking if do you think it's especially important for international couples? And also, do you agree that these are the 3 most important things?
It's hard to argue against that. I would say probably compassion should come naturally. You know, if you don't have compassion, then you're kind of just a bad person.
I don't agree with that.
You don't?
No,
No?
because some people are naturally empathetic.
Right.
So people just naturally look at someone and know how they're feeling.
Sure.
Like some people have what we say high empathy.
Well, that's the difference of empathy and sympathy, right? Empathy is when you have an understanding because you've been in that situation.
Not necessarily.
You can feel it.
You can feel it.
Right.
You have a natural sense for how someone else is feeling.
Right.
Some people have high empathy,
Sure.
and some people naturally have low empathy.
Right.
That doesn't mean they're a bad person.
Well, it doesn't mean they're not compassionate.
Yeah.
I would say also, because it's a little different, isn't it? You can
Yeah,
still
that's-
feel sad for somebody, even if you don't really understand that feeling
I suppose.
yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, of course, compassion is important. In terms of international relationship, communication is very high on the list.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So I guess as you were saying, if you don't have compassion, you're a bad person.
Yeah, it's kind of necessary.
What I'm trying to say is I don't think so. I think you can learn to be compassionate.
That's true.
You can identify areas of your personality that are naturally not so great, or
Right.
that could be better,
Sure.
and you can actively try to be more compassionate.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
And
yes.
that's probably why it's one of the 3 C's, because you have to try to do it.
I suppose so.
It's not natural to always be so compassionate. You have to actively try to be more compassionate, especially men.
Yes, that's true. Men tend to be a little less emotionally intelligent than women.
Yeah, women are, in general, have higher empathy.
Yes.
So if you have high empathy, there's a good chance you're going to be compassionate.
Right.
Because you naturally feel, so then you have compassion.
You have to
If you
try.
have low empathy, you have to try
Right.
to be more compassionate. And men tend to have lower empathy.
Yeah, it's like when I watch a romantic or sad movie with my wife.
And she's crying.
She's crying. And I'm just thinking about taking a piss or getting more popcorn. I'm like, oh, right, yeah. Yeah. Yes, let me dip my popcorn in your tears. Compassion.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'll take it back. Not necessarily a bad person, but I would hope that most people have some compassion naturally.
Yeah. And then the last C is compromise.
Well, that's just basic human relationships in general.
Yeah. So do you agree these are the three most important things? Are these the three C's?
Yes. I would like to make them 4 C's, though, and add careful.
Careful. That's the one you want to add is
It's the one,
careful?
yes. You have to be careful, pick your battles, as they say.
I guess I agree these are 3 big C's.
Absolutely.
I don't know if I would say they're the 3 big C's.
Right. The be all and end all.
Yeah, maybe there are, as you suggested, some other like commitment.
Commitment.
Yeah.
Careful. Crazy.
Careful. Another thing I kind of felt about this,
Yeah.
it's like, it's all like advice for men. Like, hey, you need to be more compassionate because
Yes.
men tend to be less compassionate.
Right.
You need to communicate with me more
Right.
because men tend to communicate less than women.
I guess so. Yeah.
And you need to compromise because women want a lot of stuff.
Sure. But, this is a two-way street.
Yeah. But I feel like these 3 C's are very much based from the female perspective.
Absolutely. I would agree with that. But often it is overlooked. People forget that men also have soft hearts. We also feel pain. And we also can sulk.
That's me.
Yeah.
Soft heart,
Soft heart.
hard dick.
All right. Right. A compassionate, horny man.
Well, maybe that should be one of the C's.
Uh,
Something to do with,
your
sex.
dick. Creamy.
Copulation. That's
Yeah.
another word for sex. Copulate. To have sex, to copulate.
Cream pie.
Oh, gross.
Right.
Gross.
Sure.
Hey,
You started it.
stopped
You started
that.
it.
I
I'll stop.
started
I'll
it.
stop it. You started
I started it.
I'll stop
You
it.
finished it.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Anonymous M, or Anonymous A. Sorry.
Great question.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes me think about my relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there are times in life where you have to make a sacrifice, and it's not really a compromise because you're giving everything away.
Like what?
Well, a good example, I would say, which I was hesitant about at first, is when my wife said she wanted to move back to Japan. And
You didn't want to come back?
I did, but I kind of didn't want to do it then. I was thinking a little more long term.
And she was like, I've had enough of these koalas and kangaroos.
Yeah, these
Get me back to Japan.
jumping ants and
Yeah. Deadly spider.
wobbegongs in the bath.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, the main reason was to be with her family, to have children. It's a difficult time.
All right.
Yes, so I said, of course.
Gotcha.
I'll give it all away for you, my love.
So that was kind of a sacrifice more so than a compromise.
Kind of, but in the end, one that turned out very well.
Yeah.
'Cause here I am in the space bar.
In the space bar. Just one more short listener question.
Oh, please.
Yeah, we have a lot of listener questions now. If you remember a few episodes ago,
Yes.
we kind of put out the bat signal.
Yeah, when we want Batman to come and save us.
Yes, you put out the bat signal. You shine the bat signal in the sky, and
Yes.
Batman comes.
Over Sendai.
So we did that for listener questions.
And in this case, the Batman or Batmen and women are the listeners.
Yes. So thank you very much for everyone who sent questions. Just one other thing. This comes from our friend, Raw Men.
Ah, raw men.
Yes.
Yes. As opposed to cooked men.
Yes, Raw Men.
Right.
Ooh. And Raw Men is wondering, why do Western singers wear leotards? Like Beyonce and
That's a good question, Raw Man. I don't like leotards, so I don't know.
Oh, really?
They're seen as sexy, I suppose.
I guess they show the woman's figure,
Right.
and kind of American pop these days is very much about having a curvy figure.
Yeah.
So,
You have an hourglass figure.
yes, an hourglass figure.
The sand in the hourglass.
Perhaps leotards really show that figure. If you have a nice figure, it really shows it.
They complement your figure.
And you're not going to like this, Ben.
Okay. Is he going to ask me to wear a leotard?
Exactly.
Okay.
Ramen suggests that when we do Snow Dogs 2,
Right. Revenge of the Dogs.
that we should wear leotards.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, Raw Man?
Yeah.
I know what you're thinking.
Raw men.
You're never going to get me in
You
a
want
leotard.
that raw men in leotards. And they said that you should wear a pink one
Okay.
and I should wear a yellow one, and that it would be cool and hot and
Yeah.
sexy to have these cool snow dogs with, hairy dogs in a leotard.
I feel like he's kind of, this is a fantasy of his, and we're just playing his little game.
A little bit.
But Roman, hey, here's a deal. Here's a compromise. If you send me a pink leotard, I promise to wear it in the next Snow Dog video.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So raw men, there you go.
There
if
you
you
go.
want to see Ben in a pink leotard, just send him a pink leotard.
A promise is a promise, Roman. I'll do it. I
And-
might need to put a sock down there, though. Just
Put a
to
sock
make it
to
look,
make it look
know,
like you have
make it look,
a big package.
yes, big Snow Dog dick.
And sorry to disappoint you, raw man, because he said he wants to see cool, hairy snow dogs.
Ah, okay.
I'm not hairy.
There's only one cool, hairy Snow Dog here.
I'm not hairy at all. I don't have much body hair.
Yeah, you're kind of like a fish man.
I'm a smooth seal.
Yeah, you should be living underwater.
I'm like a seal.
You're not a snow dog. You're more of a sea dog.
I'm a seal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a seal.
Yeah.
Smooth and streaming through the water.
Smooth and shiny.
Yeah, playing with your ball.
Yeah. Oof, oof. Thank you for your questions. We're going to record again right now.
Ooh, we're going back to back.
Say goodbye and see you next week.
Goodbye, my friends, my children. Stay safe.